Hey there guys, my name is Christopher Dragkrow and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to be talking about something a bit different here on the channel, and it's going to be around none other than Genshin Impact. Now, in case you guys haven't heard yet, but I've actually decided to transition my content from strictly doing Pokemon to Genshin Impact. So, for my old viewers, I hope that you'll continue to watch my content, and as for the new ones, well, I hope that you'll join me on this journey. Anyways, today's video will be a theory video covering the new location in Genshin Impact, Enkanomiya, and how it may be connected to the fallen nation, Khaenri'ah. But before we begin, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, then please be sure to do so for more Genshin Impact content. Also, be sure to like the video and comment down below your thoughts on this theory. I also stream on Twitch now, so if you guys want to watch me play Genshin Impact, then please be sure to check out my Twitch channel. It'll be down in the description below. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's dive into the video. Now, after unlocking and playing through Enkanomiya, we learned that there were plenty of mysteries and secrets hidden throughout the land. And the deeper you go through the area, you eventually learn about the backstory of Enkanomiya, such as how the former rulers of the land were the baptismal bishops, before they were eventually sealed by the serpent god Otobashi, who then created Watatsumi Island for the former residents of Enkanomiya. Now, as deep as the backstory of this place truly is, there is one thing that came to mind when I was going through Enkanomiya, and it was how similar it actually was to Khaenri'ah.
Like, just hear me out, right? Obviously, there's no shot that this is what I'm thinking of, but I don't know. From what they said, the baptismal bishops, right? They mentioned that they did not kneel down to any god or whatever. So there's a part of me that's thinking, is this Khaenri'ah? Is Enkanomiya actually Khaenri'ah? So obviously it's definitely not.
Now, I am not saying that Enkanomiya is Khaenri'ah, but at the very least, it might be an extension of that nation. A small part that's far away from the mainland. And believe me, it does sound absolutely ridiculous, but hear me out. I do have some points that might support my arguments for this. Now, our best information when it comes to Khaenri'ah is through our dialogue with Dainsleif in the We Will Be Reunited quest, way back in version 1.4, where it was revealed that Dainsleif was actually a former knight of Khaenri'ah who was cursed with immortality. But the main focus will be about what he has to say when it comes to this nation.
Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god, not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans, an unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god. Now, while that alone makes it very interesting, but based on what we know about Enkanomiya so far, we know that the original rulers of the land were the Dragon Hair of the Depths, also known as the Baptismal Bishops, and they were described as dangerous creatures who never bent to any god. Now, while this may not seem like concrete evidence, but I have a feeling the next points might help shed some light to the similarities shared between the two. Now, this time we're going to look into the story of everyone's favorite chalk boy, Albedo, in order to get a bit more information about Khaenri'ah. Now, spoiler alert, but in case you guys didn't know, but Albedo was actually a synthetic human created by the alchemist from Khaenri'ah named Rhinadaughter. And if you manage to reach friendship level 6 with Albedo, we unlock his character story, which gives us the information that we need. Khaenri'ah was an underground realm, and its natural fauna would few indeed. As such, its alchemy focused more heavily on the creation of life. Now, from this phrase alone, we were able to gather two additional pieces of information. The first was that Khaenri'ah was an underground realm. So, I pose the question to each of you watching right now. How do we enter Enkanomiya? That's right, by entering through a vortex of water into an underground land. Heck, even the name Enkanomiya is said to mean the palace below the depths. And the second piece of information we received was that there were very little natural fauna in Khaenri'ah, as most of the creatures were created using the power of alchemy. And once again, when we look at Enkanomiya, it is definitely a place that isn't filled with plenty of fauna aside from the bishops. Heck, we can even point out about the massive number of automatrons that can be found in Enkanomiya, such as the Ruined Gods and Ruined Hunter. And where on earth were these monsters created? That's right, Khaenri'ah. Heck, want even more proof that Enkanomiya might be a part of Khaenri'ah? Well, upon passing through the doors which lead you into the depths of Enkanomiya, what monsters do you happen to come across? Abyss Mages. And what are the true identities of these Abyss Mages? Well, they are the very people of Khaenri'ah themselves who were placed under a curse. Also, at the end of the event, it was revealed that the character named Enjo, who assisted the traveler in Enkanomiya, was actually an Abyss Lector who was in Enkanomiya in order to search for a book titled Before Sun and Moon, in order to prove the existence of Celestia and the gods. Now, you might be wondering to yourselves, why is this even important? I mean, it's probably just another one of the Abyss's plans, right? Well, not exactly. I mean, when you think about it, it would make sense as to why they were the ones who were searching for this book and not like the Fatui. Why? Well, who was the one that destroyed Khaenri'ah? That's right, once again, it was none other than the gods from Celestia. Heck, this line from the Abyss Lector might even suggest this as the truth. Now, personally, I don't think that this theory is 100% right whatsoever. But I also don't think that it's completely out of the realm of possibility. But what do you guys think? Do y'all think that Enkanomiya is part of Khaenri'ah in any way, shape, or form? Or do you think that all of this is nothing more than a coincidence? Anyways, this is where I'm going to be ending off this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, then please do consider subscribing to the channel, because I can assure you that I will be making more Genshin Impact videos like this in the future. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch in order to watch me play Genshin Impact live. We will be doing very consistent streams, so you don't want to miss it. Well then, it's time to head out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!